Hello, everybody. When I started this YouTube channel, I did a video that said I was going to bring you guys on the ups and downs and the good things and the bad things along this journey of doing a YouTube channel. Well, I thought that it would be pretty smooth sailing, and I've watched tons of videos about how to edit, how to do everything better, blah, 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 blah. I wasted 2 days, 2 whole days trying to edit a video. And the more I edited, the worse it looked. I tried to recreate the same content, dressed nicely with my hair done in my truck with a cute little truck talk with Diana. And it just wasn't genuine. So the message that I have to offer and the thoughts that I want to share were shared on a Facebook Live over the weekend as I was burning debris in my burn barrel. And no matter how much I edited, I couldn't get the message across better than I did when I was chatting with my Facebook community over a live. So consequently, after 2 days of attempting to edit it, I am simply going to use this as my introduction. And then I'm gonna blop on over to a Facebook Live. So it will be pictured this way instead of this way. And it's just more genuine, it's more real. People that have never done lives, if you hear me talk to somebody, it's because during a live, their comments pop up and I can see who's viewing. So if you see that, I'm not gonna edit it out of it, because literally it was a heart-to-heart conversation I was having with my Facebook community, and I wanna share that with you guys. But before I jump over to that video, I found that after I watched it, I felt like, I don't know how to explain it. I'll share a little backstory with you. My boyfriend and I were talking about this, the virus. And we were talking about celebrities and how many celebrities are talking about it. You know, Matthew McConaughey has all these profound things that he's saying about it. And I said, you know, what the hell makes a celebrity think that they can get on and talk to us about the coronavirus as if they've ever experienced it? They're sitting there in their mansions. And I mean, here, regular folk are fighting over toilet paper. And I'm pretty sure Matthew McConaughey can wipe his ass with any kind of toilet paper he wants. So I'm like, what gives them the validity to console us or advise us on something they've never experienced either? None of us have ever experienced something like this. That was a wake-up call for me this morning. I realized that I have a tendency to give advice or like you'll see in this video, my ideas of quarantine and things like that and the lives that we have. When I watched that, I kind of asked myself, why would anybody listen to me about, making changes in their life? And it dawned on me that the way that I think, and sometimes I think that I'm very cut and dried, and I think that that's helpful for a lot of women. A lot of times when I talk to women, they'll ask me for my advice because I'm cut and dried. But I never really share what brings me to the way that I think. Why do I think like I do? I feel like I don't want people to think, oh, why would Diana say this? I mean, she just sits there. I mean, I think I've got a beautiful home. I don't want someone thinking, oh, she's talking about changing my life and she's just sitting there in her nice home. So I think that to give people a better perspective or an idea where I'm coming from, it's hypocritical for me to just sit and give advice and not tell you what kind of shitstorm I went through to get it. So I am really going to be raw on this channel and take it for what it's worth. It's free. But here's one thing that I think is kind of interesting, and I put these here for a reason. I always say when pigs fly. So everything, yeah, when pigs fly. So everybody that knows me, I get tons of gifts of flying pigs. One of my absolute favorite things in the world that I bought for myself is this pig, because it reminds me everybody can see the pigs fly, but you have no idea how many times they have to crash to fly. So this is one of my favorite things because I've crashed so many times, you guys don't even know, but you're gonna know. So stay tuned, because this channel, I'm tired of trying to edit like a pro and make everything look good and B-roll and all that other stuff that all the great YouTubers do. I want to tell you the shitstorms I've been through and then just tell you the lessons that I've gotten from it. And if that helps you through some of your life seasons or your traumas or your shitstorms, then that's what I'm here for. So I think that that's my best use of time, is sharing the honest truths about why I think the way I do. Because people ask me all the time, wow, how do you think that way? Or what makes you think that way? And it's because I've been through a lot of shitstorms. And so from now on, I'm going to share my shitstorm, and then I'm going to share the message I learned from it. In the video that you're going to watch, this is a message. And when I watched it, I realized, wait a minute, nobody would have a reason to watch this if they didn't realize that the life that I've designed for myself came after redesigning my life a number of times. So I'm going to share my Facebook Live with you guys. So, bear with the fact that it's in selfie mode and it's this way. And it's just a conversation with my community. Afterward, there's a little bit of a blurb of backstory. And other than that, I'm going to see you guys all on the next video. And I promise I'm going to get my videos out on Wednesdays and Fridays. And I have a newsletter that comes out on Sunday. And I have a fantastic Facebook and Instagram community as well. So you're welcome to go over there. You'll just get overwhelmed with way too much Diana. Have a great day. Hello, Facebook. Okay. I said I was coming on live every day to cheer your asses up, because everybody's got social separation and hanging out by themselves. I myself am burning. Check that out. Okay, you see it? I got a new burn barrel. So I'm de-virginizing the burn barrel today. Love it. Here's my message for today. And some people might call it too damn soon. I better take these off because I can't see note messages and stuff. Hi there, Nicole. So my message for today, like I said, might be too soon, but dang it. These dang glasses. I mean, they're just flimsy little fuckers. Okay. Look at my burn barrel. Woohoo! So they talk about social distancing and staying home and doing stuff, and I feel like I'm really blessed. I'm a homebody anyway, so this isn't that big a deal. But here's a thought, and like I said, it might be too soon, but I am very black and white, and I feel like if we're in situations that make us unhappy, life is choices. And as much as, hi there, Holly, as much as it is a choice, sometimes people get in yucky situations and they think, it's my fault, I'm in this situation, I chose it. Sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes we're just in situations, but what we have is the freedom to choose to stay in it or not. So that's my way of tiptoeing around. My idea is I feel like social distancing and having to spend a lot of time at home is really going to be an opportunity for people to reflect on the life they've designed for themselves. So if social distancing and spending time at home is something that you're really dreading, if being around your loved ones is driving you crazy, I hate to be so blunt, but I think at the end of this, I think that everything that we go through, not all of everything we go through is a blessing, but all of everything that we go through teaches us something. And I think at the end of this, and maybe my boyfriend says I think too much, but I think that there will be a lot of people reflecting on the lives that they have designed for themselves Because if it is a life that when you're told you have to spend 2 weeks at home in quarantine in the life you've designed for yourself, if that doesn't make you happy, then there's something wrong with the life you've designed for yourself. So unfortunately, I thought I was going to give everybody a fun story, a funny one. If you guys want a funny live, yesterday was funny because I'm eating enough. I'm going to be big enough to butcher when this is done. But this is more of a, we are quarantined into our lives. Hi there, Laura. We're quarantined into the lives that we've built. So if you don't like the life you've built, at the other end of this, there's going to be some decisions you're going to make. So anyhow, that's it. That is my message because I've just been thinking about it. My daughter said, Mom, that sounds insensitive. It's too soon for that message. And I just can't help it because I'm seeing so much on Facebook about people that are like, oh my gosh, I got to spend time at home. I'm like, shit, I love the fact that I spend so much time at home anyway. It's because I've designed a life I love, and everybody needs to design a life they love. And so that way, when somebody says you got to sit in your life for 2 weeks, you go, oh, fuck yeah, sign me up. I love it. So anyhow, I'm going to get back to burning because I have a new burn barrel. So this is as thrilling as Christmas Day. So because I'm afraid to go to the dump, so I'm going to burn. I don't burn garbage, so don't turn me in, but I do burn my burnables. So anyhow, I hope everybody has a great day. It's absolutely gorgeous out. The weather is gorgeous. I socially distanced myself. I went on a horseback ride. So anyhow, I hope everybody is enjoying their time at home, honestly. I know there's stress about finances and things like that, but like I've said, you can't calm this storm. All you can do is calm yourself. The storm will pass. The situation is what it is. Another thing I'm telling everybody, and whether I'm right or wrong, and I'm no financial advisor, but now is not a time to be getting caught up on bills or getting your bills paid. Hold your money. We don't know how long this is going to last. And, we might have to play the catch-up game when we're done, when this is over. But anyhow, life's going to be a whole lot different on the other side of this. For me, I like being able to go out. I do agree, though, on giving me a chance to do things I've put off. Yes, exactly. I know, Nicole, my boyfriend's the same way. He's like, okay, I love being at home. I love us hanging around, but boy, what I wouldn't give to go out to a nice restaurant and a movie. So yeah, I get the going out, but there's just a lot on Facebook about people like going ape shit. And a lot of what's making me think about this is there is a lot of, I'm really into motivation and self-growth and things like that. And there's a lot of those people, and they are addressing their communities with, counseling them through depression and anxiety and sadness. And I'm like, why? I get the financial thing. I have the utmost respect for finances. I get that that's going to stress some people out, but there's nothing we can do about it. So it's a case of there's nothing you can do to change it. So enjoy some time with family, enjoy some time with loved ones. But anyhow, I'm just rambling on, and I got 2 other profiles I got to go visit with. So y'all have a fantastic day. Get out and do something fun. Love ya.
Hello, everybody. This is like part B of what I talked about in the beginning of this video, because I don't want people thinking, oh, that's easy for you to say, Diana, if you find you haven't designed the life you want. Just as easy to say, oh, you're going to have to make some changes at the end of these quarantines and stuff like that. But let me tell you, I have had to redesign my life more than once because I found that I was in a life, I designed a life I didn't want. I wasn't happy in it, and I've had to redesign. I have redesigned more times than I can count. I have redesigned my life as often as most people decorate their house. So I just want everybody to know that, yes, I realize if you find that you've designed a life that you don't like being quarantined in, making changes on the other end of this is going to be difficult. But you know how you do that? You make a step toward it every single day, toward the happiness that you seek and the lifestyle that you seek. You do it every day. I have made my life over a number of times. And the most recent, I'll be real honest, 2019 sucked for me. It sucked in every way, shape, or form, form. But what I did for 2020 is I kind of analyzed 2019 and thought, ugh, I didn't really accomplish much that year. It was just kind of, I was drinking too much and working too little, and I was just lazy. And it was just a lot about 2019 that didn't serve me. I was leading my life. It just wasn't serving, and it wasn't happy, and it just wasn't fulfilling. So I made some big decisions at the beginning of the year, and every day I have stepped toward the goals that I want and the lifestyle that I want and the time freedom and everything else. Whatever your wonderful life looks like for you, just every day be taking a step toward it. You know, they always say, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So it's not like you have to come out of quarantine and think, oh my gosh, I didn't like that life, I'm going to fix this shit. It's going to be a slow process of changing, you know, one thing at a time until your life is designed the way that you want it. So much, much happiness to everybody. I just didn't want you thinking that, oh, that's easy for Diana to just flippantly say. I mean, I've redesigned my life so many times. I've been through 3 divorces. I've just been through, which I'm not saying everybody's life design has to do with a spouse or significant other. There is so much more to our life than that. But I'm just saying that's one thing that has really prompted me to recreate myself quite a few times. And I've been in different careers and things like that a number of times. So I say this speaking from experience. I have been in very unhappy situations and had to step by step get out of them to create the life that today is a life I've designed. That's a life when they said I had to be quarantined for 2 weeks. I'm like, hell yeah, sign me up. But I'm 50 years old. It's taken a long time to get here. So give yourself grace if you find there's changes to be made, and just take it one step at a time. So with that, I hope everybody stays safe, stays healthy, stays happy, and most of all, stays grateful.